so tired. Please tell me that's food.
Oh, fucking finally. Jesus.
Oh, this is good. It has been such a long day. Wait a second. That doesn't taste right at all. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I must be losing it, I swear to God. I have to be hallucinating. Oh, what the fuck?
Traveler, welcome to Burke the shop. You look like you're in need of something to give you a little oomph in battle. I have just the thing. Tusk of an orc. Trust me, this will give you all the bite you need. Just need to grind it up a little bit. You don't want to try eating these things whole. That looks like it'll be good an extra little bit just for you. Now, to help it go down a little easier, we'll add some phoenix ash, give you a little bit more oomph there. Sweet milk for taste. Trust me on that. And we finish with some fresh spring water. Right in there for you. Here you go. Drink just before battle, and you will not be defeated. Happy travels.
Day 1. My first attempt at biscuits for me and Burke as a means of easy, cheap, mobile food that lasts a while is a success. Doing alright so far. Day 2. I got some more ingredients to mix it up a bit. I'm actually pretty excited for our next trip. Day 5. If I had a gold coin for every pound of dough that had passed through my hands the past 3 days, I could buy my own bakery by now. Day 10. Bertha says I have a problem and I need to stop baking so much, and I've become rather obsessed with it. But I don't see it. Do you see it?
And you get a spike, 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 and you especially get a spike. Yes?
What are you doing?
Fruit kebab? Want one?
Yeah, sure, thanks.
So, recently we've had a problem where things we hunted down were too mutilated to be used afterward. Whether it's due to a lack of skill on our part, I don't know, but my short-term fix is a syringe I designed for blood withdrawal. Simply stab the needle into the target, and it begins removing their blood. Initial tests were good. I seem to have lost after giving it the enchantment to stabilize itself in the target, though. But I'll begin the search for that tomorrow, as I've started to become rather tired in the past several hours. Anyway, I'm gonna...
So, any luck talking our way into the Threadmasters Guild? So is that a no, then, or...? Alrighty then, so that's a no.
Alright, just put some bacon in to cook for a bit. It's been a long day. It's the last thing in a long string of things I've done today, so I'm gonna take a real quick power nap before I take that out. My bacon! This just goes to show. Always pay attention to the time or you're gonna get burned.
Listen, Thalaga. For physical scars, all you need is herbs and a paste. Mental scars, all you need. Triple distilled Norfolk vodka. I feel better already.
Is there anything else we can get for you today, sir?
Oh, no. No, I don't think I could eat another bite.
Oh, you said the secret word.
Please no more.
Are you ready for the second course?
No.
Spoiler alert. Harvesting cassowary eggs? Not easy.
You're awake. Just in time, I've got everything ready. Actually, a little further in than I thought I'd be by this point. You were out for quite a while. Now, I'm just getting ready to bake a pie. I got some bananas here. I crushed them up real nice. You can get those with your hands, though. They don't require a lot of force. I'm just gonna squeeze them, and if you want a real fanya, use something different. But pecans, however, you can use one of these and get some real nice. You can do it with your hands, but it requires a lot more effort. And I mean, you can see, just get real in it. Yeah. Now, other things require a little bit less. Just hold on, just one sec. Now, other things require a bit more force. So, I'm going to ask you one more time, and I want you to think about everything I've just said. Who sent you?
Traveler! One thing of basilisk blood, as requested. my payment. Thank you very much. Let me have a quick look in here. This is not the amount we agreed upon. Lucky for you, I have something a little more in your price range. That, and let me add a little extra something for potency. Here you go. Hey, Thalaga, you hungry? We got another one.
Finally, several days of bread and rainwater was worth saving up for this, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it.
I demand a sacrifice.
Really? Now?
Yes.
Give me a minute, then. I hope you're happy, because that's the best you're going to get from me. Whoa, wait. How did you do that?
I am powerful in my
Can you
domain.
teach me?
So long as you continue to feed me.
Efforts to give myself a hand in the shop by transplanting limbs from lesser creatures have had mixed results. Some are rather promising, and others are just disappointing. We'll try again after the removal process.
How?
Oh, you said the secret word.
City guard, we heard screaming.
Well, the removal process went pretty well. Though I feel I may have removed a bit too much.
Oh, hey, you're here. A little early, but let me show you some of the stuff I've been working on. Now, I did these as a bit of a tester, and they turned out pretty good. I figure so long as I've got these in the mix, people aren't going to look too closely at everything else. And I know that sounds a little weird, but I've got more. Just wait. And so I did these next, because I got tired of eating the same old thing and doing the same old stuff. And that kind of got me to thinking, you know? Everything tastes better covered in chocolate, right? Like, people will eat anything if you just dab a good layer of chocolate on it. And it's been getting real hard to dispose of evidence, and people have been cracking down on missing persons. So I'm just gonna cover all of it in chocolate and sell it at a discount.
Listen, I know sometimes we butt heads about things. You want stuff done your way, and as your apprentice, I shouldn't really be going over your head to get things done my way. It's just, I've got a good head on my shoulders, and I won't need your lessons forever. And you... I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, though. My point is, last night, I get that things got a little heated, we said things we didn't mean, and you've lost your head a little bit. So, before I head out forever, I just wanted to let you know no hard feelings between us. Things were bound to come to a head eventually, so I'm sorry. Are we okay? We sure are, Bertha. Aw, thank you so much. And I'll go ahead and just be taking this and these. Bye.
Subject is a light-skinned male of average height. From his clothing, he appears to be some kind of chef. Initially believed another victim of the Veramba incident, he is currently in recovery. Finding what was thought a corpse with an engorged stomach, it was cut into by sword. Several zombies came out, full-sized ones. One particularly brave paladin volunteered to be the surgeon and reached in, pulling out several survivors one by one. They are also in recovery. Curious, the operation continued, and a door, 2 swords, a cannonball, 3 different trees were pulled out of the subject. What medical knowledge I have has failed at this point, and prayer begins tomorrow.
Traveler! Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that bravery potion, but if you're looking to be a bit more gutsy, I got these harvested right here from my former... Traveler, where are you going? Hey,
Bit of a pro tip for any of you that often find yourselves on the wrong side of authority figures. Don't make a bet with a guard captain that hates you that you can eat anything so long as it's food. I seriously wonder how many inn slop barrels he had to dig through to find this. But let it never be said that I am not a man of my...
Man of my word.
Always feel like bounty hunters watching me, and I got no privacy. Ah!
If you ever find yourself hunting giant squid because some eccentric client wants a calamari, rule number 1, above all else, do not let it get a tentacle around your neck.
Take a look at my brand new cursed dolls. And this is the last time I accept anything other than coin for payment. These aren't cursed at all, they're cute. A few moments later.
Yeah, no, it's not the most impressive collection, and I mean, I've certainly got more. I'm actually pretty fond of this one. I won it off a monk. But I decided to take inventory after the strangest thing happened to me yesterday. So yesterday I'm just sitting there at the stall, right? Just trying to get some extra gold, a little broke, a little low on funds, and all of a sudden I look down and just sitting on the counter are these two creepy, cute looking dolls, and they want to buy one of my knives. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it. Just buy them and get out of here. I don't want that evil on me. Kind of wonder what they wanted it for.
Ah, yes, another job. What's that? One of them survived? Well, you know what they say when poison fails. Time to use different tools.
Blackjack. It's like an upgraded slap. A staff. It's long, keeps the sick at a distance. Pretty important these days. With a good mace, every knight's laughing until they get their ribs crushed in. And a frying pan because I'm a chef, and if that's not obvious to you, then you're going to get real familiar with that first thing I said. But by far, the most hilarious blunt thing I've ever seen is when some guy was talking shit about Bertha's cooking, and she crushed his ego in just a few words. Man, I guess the next guy will pay me back faster.
Alright, now to just add the last little bit. And there. One perfect healing potion. Now all I have to do is drink this and... Oh wait. Thalaga probably deserves some too for actually eating the imps that attacked us. Well, guess there's only one thing for it. Guess we'll just have to split it. He better not say I never gave him anything. I am taking the bigger half, though.
So, several days ago, we took out this one religious cult whose whole ideology was based around showing the light of their God upon the darkness of the world, right? Apparently, their head priest had some actual power, and his spirit has been following me for the past several days. He always appears as this light over my shoulder, always talking about showing the light upon the dark deeds of my actions to the world, or something like that. What I'm trying not to let it find out, however, is that it saved me a fortune in supplies. You got a permanent light source behind you? Like right now, it is the dead of night, and I gotta bake a cake for Bertha because I'm gonna make the entire guild think it's her birthday tomorrow. But if I touch any of her stuff, she will know and she will wake up. Watch this.
Better hope nobody catches me baking this cake for my evil god.
Well, I got my first soul shard. Super exciting. They're very useful. There's just one tiny problem I didn't realize about them. You can let me out. I know you can let me out. Let me out. Free me. Free me. Turns out they're loud and constant and super annoying. So think I'm just gonna throw it into the ocean. Yeah.
It has been a crazy month. Hi, I'm Thalaga. I don't think that was established until several days in. You might recognize me from all those times I ate humans and humanoid byproducts. Here are some of the things I've learned along the way doing this these past 31/16 days. Making your own tools is a lot of fun. The bits that got the best reception were the ones that strangely took the least amount of time from conception to execution. I really like doing these, and I want to keep doing more. Admittedly, probably in a longer format. To a large degree, I think I needed this to help get me energized, get me moving on the whole thing. Anywho, this has been a wonderful journey, and I hope you'll take the next steps with me.